Good evening, everybody. Buying a used car shouldn't be a minefield, but at the moment it really is getting a bit of a minefield out there with so much information, what I believe is also false information, trying to mislead buyers. Now, I'm all for trying to be transparent and trying to help consumers to buy what is probably the best car on the market for the best price. But as we know, best price doesn't always mean best value for money or the best car for sale. So the American company CarGurus came into the UK probably about 3 years ago, and they started putting on value and price markers to say if the car was overpriced, underpriced, fair value, etc, etc. I had long conversations with directors of CarGurus at the time, and I said the data has to be correct to advise the consumers, because they need to take into account obviously the car itself, but the additional specification. So if it's got satellite navigation, it's got leather, it's got heated seats, it's got Bluetooth, but not only that, also the service history and the condition, which is absolutely paramount. I'm sure you've been there. I've been there many times. The car says it's advertised, it's in A1 condition, only to have a wasted journey and a very disappointing time. Never mind the money you throw at it, for the journeys you may have done. So all this has to be taken into account. Unfortunately, none of the platforms seems to think this is important. You think it's important. I know it's important to buy the right car that's been looked after, well maintained, in the right condition, and it's not all about price. So CarGurus have had this marker on for a couple of years now, whatever it is. Plus it also says, how many days the car's been in stock, which I think is relevant. Doesn't matter if the car's been in stock 30 days, or 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, whatever. Each car will find its own buyer in time, as long as the car is priced right for that time. So if the car's been in stock at a dealer for 6 months and they've reduced the car accordingly, shouldn't really matter how long the car's been in stock. That's my personal opinion on that sort of basis. Now, going to Auto Trader, they are doing very similar to CarGurus. They reckon they're not copying, but obviously doing the same thing. So we've had various conversations about this, and the data is so flawed, in my opinion, because yet again they don't seem to take into consideration the full specification, the history of the car, the condition of the car, and they are putting high price markers on some of the cars. So there's so many cars out there. I mean, Auto Trader have got 494,000 cars for sale as of today. I think on Pistoners there's 103,000. On Exchange and Mart there's about 311,000. Carsnip have got 625,000. Motors have got 344,000. I'm not sure what eBay have got, Gumtree have got. So there's probably in total, I don't know, maybe 2 million cars for sale out there. Some will be duplicated stock, of course, because some dealers do advertise on all the platforms, but there's a massive choice. So it's a choice wherever you want to go and look, but just be careful you do not get misguided. As I said, we all want the right deal, the right car, the right price, and so forth. So I'm going to give you some examples of the cars that Auto Trader have put high price markers on my 3 of my cars as an example. So I've got a Q5 outside, which is a 2-owner car in exceptional condition, and that's why I do the videos, to show you fully transparent. I've got nothing to hide. I'll do a very close up of every single detail. I will also send you a personalised video if you so wished. If you're not sure, you want to see close up of the wheels or the brakes or the engine or the seats or the leather upholstery, whatever. Happy to do that, because that is all part of the buying process. So according to Auto Trader, my Q5 is £1,388 overpriced. What it doesn't take into account fully is the fact that my car's got £4,515 worth of factory fitted options. So it's comparing a basket full of cars out there, but it's not taking into account the full spec of my car, the condition, the fact that it's a 2-owner car, the fact that it's coming from a reputable dealer, etc. So on the face of it, if you see a little marker that says overpriced by £1,388, you might think it's too dear, I'll move on to the next one. Remember, it's all about value, not price. It's what you get for the money. So the other one that I've got is the X1. Just in the background over there, the blue one. Absolutely stunning, and I will challenge anybody to go and find another one like it in the country. There you go. If you want to challenge me, go and find one to that spec in that condition. That's the whole thing, the condition of that car. The car is almost like brand new. It really is. So according to our friends at Auto Trader, they're telling everybody that car is £1,293 overpriced. The car's got £3,030 worth of factory fitted options, plus the side steps, which are about £500–600 worth, I think, at least, to buy and then have them fitted. So probably £700–800 worth of fitment there. But again, that's not taken into account. Not only that, small print on Auto Trader, it says the car's done 2,569,000 miles less than what they're comparing it with. So you put all that into the equation, is it overpriced? The car is 2 owners, full BMW service history. As I said, I don't think you will find a better example out there. But again, being, you know, humans and human nature, if you were searching about and you saw that on the platform, guess what? You would think it's overpriced, click, move on to the next one, which may be showing a good price or low price, but you don't know how good that car is. So the third one that I've got is an Audi A6 Avant Quattro, and according to Auto Trader again, I have to keep using Auto Trader because these are the current things which have just happened to me literally in the last few days. So that is £915 overpriced. The car's got £1,855 worth of factory fitted options. Not only that, according to the data from Auto Trader, they're saying my car has also done 10,600 miles less than what they're comparing you with. So yet again, if you look at the mileage on that and you look at this particular car, it's 1 owner from new, full service history. The car is totally unmarked, beautiful condition, non-smoker's car, no nasty smells inside it. We've just fitted 2 matching tyres at the front of it as well, so the car is all genuine and correct. So then you also look at CarGurus. So here's an example of a car which I'm astonished at the data here of how different the data is from 2 different platforms. So according to CarGurus, this Audi is £3,775 below market value. Now, why would anybody sell a car below market value? So you have to question the data there. Is it nearly £4,000 cheaper than the market value, or is the data wrong? The same car on Auto Trader, they're saying it's about £1,600 difference. So who do you believe? Who is right, who is wrong? So in this very confusing world of data, just make sure whatever car you're buying it for the right reasons, and not because somebody is telling you that it may be overpriced or underpriced or the right price. So you have to make sure whatever you're buying, get the full data about that particular car if it suits your needs, the ownership, the condition, the history, the dealer, the backup service, the reputation of the dealer, so forth. So hope that helps to clarify a few situations. If you want any help or support, you know where I am. Always give me a call, 01782 822 700, or direct message me below. And I'd love to get your feedback on these value markers. Thanks for watching. Please keep spreading this video and the news to all your colleagues and friends. Hope they find it useful. Have a great day.